So welcome back to the channel, folks. I've just finished work. I've been on a bit of a training day today, so finished about 12:30. So I've just called in to the Fox in Haslington and having a pint. So I thought, what better day? Sun's out, so what we're going to do, guys, we're going to have a bit of a mooch around the village of Haslington. It's just a village, it's a couple of miles just outside my local town. It's where I work, so yeah, just thought I'd have a bit of a mooch about and show you guys around. So yeah, stay tuned, folks. Liquid refreshment done at the Fox. Ego, Haslington. Absolutely class little boozer, that is. Nice food, one of the better pubs in Haslington. So yeah, just a little bit of a mooch around this glorious little village. I'll just turn you around here, guys. We've got the Great War Memorial here, like a cenotaph where they come lay the wreaths, you know, on Remembrance Sunday and everything like that. All the village get together and they come out and commemorate everything here. It's kept all nice and clean, all respectful, no graffiti or anything like that. So yeah, little mooch around the village of Haslington. So Haslington, guys, was first recorded in the year of 56 under the name of Haslington. I think, I might be wrong, but I think Haslington was here before my local town. Obviously, like most villages, guys, you know, they start small, and then obviously as time goes by, you know, to be fair, it is actually nearly conjoined to my local town. It's like 2 miles away, but as you'll see when I take you down the track there, building new areas all the time. Just cross the road here, folks, and I will show you my place of work. So this is where I work. For people who don't know, everyone's waving. Say hello. So a couple of the staff members there. So yeah, for people who don't know, is that I work in a dementia care home. So I'm a nursing assistant in a dementia care home. It's one of the best that I've worked at, guys, it really is. Everyone's friendly, the staff are mint. So yeah, look at this, guys. Look at some of the houses around here. Absolutely stunning, folks. Yeah, this one flying the Union Jack. Always good to see, guys, always good to see. So yeah, again, guys, apologise if this video is a bit raw. It's only really the proper second mooch that I've done. If you've not seen the first one when I had a walk around my local town, go back, check it out. So yeah, what a day for it as well, folks. What a day for it. The sun's out. It's absolutely brilliant. I thought I could have gone home straight away, done my chores, done all that business while the wife's at work, but I thought, nah, let's get out and have a mooch while I'm out and about. I'm going to show you around. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take you to, there's like the church where I was christened and places like that. There's a few areas like my granddad's house, places like that, just memories of mine, really. Hopefully you guys find it interesting, you know what I mean, hopefully. So we've got here, folks, so Haslington Tandoori there, apparently one of the best around the area. I've not tried that, to be fair, and the this building here on the corner, that was actually a balloon shop for a long time. I'm not actually sure what it is now, but yeah, we've got some temporary lights set up here going on. The Broughton Arms pub coming up. I've got fond memories of the Broughton Arms. Forgot to mention, guys, that like this village, my mum, my dad, my granddad, my nana, you know, a lot of people, a lot of family ties to this village. So I've got some fond memories of the Broughton Arms. My dad used to pick us up on a Saturday on the bus, and we'd always come into the Broughton Arms. So yeah, turn you around, folks. We've got Chinese there, hairdressers. So, and then here, guys, you've got the village green. So this is like the village green. You've got a Morrison's Daily there. That actually used to be a bargain booze, but yeah, it's a nice spot. What's it say here? Haslington Parish Millennium Commemoration Stone. So yeah, absolutely mint, folks. Absolutely mint. So what we're going to do, we're going to head down towards the St Matthew's Church, and I'll bring you back when we get closer. The amount of people that guys, that are looking at me in the car, I'm thinking, what is this guy doing here? Who's this idiot? That's great joints and outdoors, you know that. So yeah, I'll bring you back when we get to the church, folks. So yeah, we'll take you around a little bit of a mooch around St Matthew's. Actually, this church, as you've just seen from the first clip there, I was christened here. So you know, this is like a family church. I've got family members buried here in this this graveyard. Yeah, so I was christened here. My two older children are both christened here. My mum actually got married to my dad here. So yeah, it's this church itself is a big part of my life, I suppose, guys, in a lots of ways. I've got my great granddad and nana that are buried here. I've got me granddie, I've got my nana, and my brother is actually buried here, guys. So yeah, just turn you around and just show you about. To be fair, folks, it's actually grown in size. You know, I remember this as being so small, you know. But some of the gravestones, I mean, just look at this. What we got here, guys, 1898. Yeah, this one here is falling over, like towards like the back end of the graveyard. Obviously, is a lot of old graves. Some of the trees obviously digging up the gravestones and stuff, which is a bit of a shame, because obviously some of these people have been buried here over 100 years, if not more. I mean, you just look at this one here, folks. Yeah, you know. but it's actually a place that I don't come very often. Like I just said, because I've got family members buried here, and my brother is buried here, so I don't actually visit as often perhaps as I should do, to be honest. But yeah, it's nice to actually be out and while the sun's out and come and visit. So yeah, and bring you legends along with me as well. So just a bit of a personal insight really from me to you, you know. This is what it's all about, guys. It's what the channel is all about, especially these mooches. So I mean, we will be going to places where, you know, I'm new to, so, and we can just explore them places together, you know. But yeah, it's changed quite a lot, guys, since the last time I was here. It really has. It really has. So let's go and see if we can find where me great nana and granddie are buried. I know that it's near a tree, so yeah. I know my Uncle Brian, big shout out to you, pal, replaced the gravestone because it was really old. It was like a big white one and it was all collapsing. So yeah, this is my great nana and granddad, Thomas Higgins, died 18th of February 1997, and Florence Higgins died 15th of December 1982. I mean, I wasn't even born in 1982, so yeah, God rest them, God rest them. So yeah, but it's such a peaceful, tranquil place as well, you know. I mean, people say about these graveyards, you know, being scary and stuff. I mean, I suppose at night time they are, aren't they? But in the day, on a glorious day like this, when the people are putting the fresh flowers and stuff on, yeah, brilliant. So coming up to my nana and my granddie grave and my brother. So someone's been in, put some fresh flowers on. Like I say, I've not been for a while. So this is the grave of, this is my granddad, Thomas Michael Higgins, died 26th of May 1988, age 57. He died of cancer, God bless him. And my nana there, Mary Higgins, 78 years of age, died on the 16th of March 2011. And this at the bottom here is my brother, so Stephen Higgins Johnson, who fell asleep on the 18th of November 1992, age 6 years of age. So yeah, this is why I don't come very often, folks, but yeah, just thought I'd bring you guys along, you know. Perhaps it's a bit morbid, I don't know, but I thought, why I'm out and about, well, it's a good way to come and visit, and it's a bit of a personal touch as well from me to you guys. But yeah, it's a stunning setting, really, to be honest, if there's such a thing. So yeah, here we are, St Matthew's, Haslington. Right, folks, so what we're going to do, we're actually going to head off now. We're going to get into sort of the main village, if you like. I'll take you through where my dad used to live with in a bungalow before he moved over to Holland. Bloody hell, I've got cobwebs or something all over me. And then we'll head up through and we'll go see where my granddad used to live, and then we'll just go down the track and we'll head off home. So yeah, hope you're enjoying the video up to now, guys. Like I say, I know it's a bit raw and it's probably a bit morbid up to now, but yeah, I'll bring you back further along the track. Nice chilled day here in Haslington. I just want to show you this house here. massive house. I think my granddad and my dad and a few of his brothers and that lived in this one for a while. I'm not 100% sure on that, guys, but I think so. It's a massive house. It's absolutely stunning. And then we've got West Street here, guys, which my uncle lives down here. Big shout out to you, Uncle Phil, if you're watching. Yeah, I know he lives down there. And then we're coming to Kingsley Road. So Kingsley Road, I've got some good memories down here, guys. I've got some good memories. Say my dad lived down here in a bungalow, and honestly I have some fond memories here because this is a place where we used to come weekends. All the kids, all my cousins and stuff, we used to just all mess about and play about, and yeah, you know, when back in the day when kids were kids. So absolutely fantastic. Yeah. Hi mate, you alright?
Good, how are you?
Not so bad, sir. But yeah, absolutely fantastic memories down this road. We always remember like my nana and granddad, we used to have a caravan, which I'll touch on in a bit, guys. They used to pick us up from here and we'd all be dead excited. We'd go to Rhyl for like the 6-week holidays and mess about on the beaches, and oh, class. So I'll just show the house pretty quickly when we get to it, guys, because there's people out gardening and stuff, you know what I mean? I don't want to get everybody on camera and stuff. So, but yeah, Kingsley Road, just turn you around, folks. Mint little spot, absolutely mint little spot. Do you know what, it's for me, this is why, I mean, I love bungalows, and I think it's because I've got fond memories of living here. You know, used to come here every other weekend, and well, every weekend with my dad and stuff. So yeah, absolutely mint, absolutely mint. There's a guy coming up the road here. But yeah, I'll just turn you around quickly, guys, and show you the gaff. So that's the house there. Hiya mate, you alright? Yeah. 31 Kingsley Road. I'm not going to record, guys, too long as there's people in there I can see in the windows. So, but absolutely mint. You get the picture, guys. All the bungalows are all the same. So yeah, absolutely. We used to come and we'd have, like, you know, all my cousins, there'd be, I don't know, about 10 of us just running around ragged here. I mean, it was mint because, you know, there was not much through traffic, and all the kids from around the village and stuff used to come and join us. Ah, yeah, absolutely class. Back in the day, good old memories, guys. So, there's a guy that's just said hello to me up there. He sort of noticed me holding this, and he probably thought, what's he doing? But I suppose I'll get used to it, guys, when I do more of these mooches. It's just all about confidence, isn't it? Just having the confidence, I suppose, folks. I mean, I have plenty of confidence when I'm out with the Campski geezers and or on the stealth camps and stuff, but these mooches are still pretty new to me. So yeah, and a massive thanks to everybody who's sort of been supporting me with this, because I did put a post out sort of saying should I do more of these. So yeah, hopefully, guys, they will get better. I will bring them to you a lot better. I'll deliver them to you a lot better. Just having that confidence, perhaps a bit more of recording in areas where there's obviously people just going about their day-to-day lives and stuff like that. So yeah, I mean, I watch plenty of legends on YouTube that are absolutely brilliant at doing it. Blot Outdoors and Danny Vlogs. I mean, I'm nowhere near on that scale, like, guys, you know what I mean? But if Joe Outdoors gets out and does a good mooch about, Dino the Wandering Cumbrian is another lad that gets out and does a nice mooch. He's just put a new video out, folks. up on the fells and that, up in the Lake District. If you've not seen it, go and check that out. The Wandering Cumbrian, mint video, absolutely mint. What a spot to live in that is, you know. Can you imagine the Lake District being on your back doorstep? It's like your back garden, isn't it, guys? So yeah, I'll bring you back in a second, folks. We're just coming up round the corner to where my granddad lived, so I'll bring you back and we'll have a bit of a crack on about that. That is my granddad's house just over there, or what was my granddad's house. I mean, I'm not going to go and point the camera at it because there's people coming out of the house and stuff, you know, they're all on the front of the house. But I don't know if you can see there that the wall that goes around it, I actually built that wall before I got into the care sector. I used to do a bit of the building and stuff, so I actually built that garden wall. Me and my stepdad Daz, who you've seen in a video, we're doing a beer review. So it's a shame that there's people there on the garden, but I would have showed you closer, but obviously it's their house, you know. So, but like, just a little story about my granddad's. Like, I don't know about you guys, but he was so proud of his grass, massively proud of his grass. So you could never walk on the grass or anything, you know. It was like a bloody bowling green, it really was. If any of my cousins are watching, drop down in the comments, and yeah, I'm pretty sure they'll agree with me on that one. But yeah, it was absolutely mint. And then we used to all just congregate round there. My nana always used to make dinner, you know what I mean. It made no difference what time of day you went, you know. Often used to come from Crewe on a bike ride, and I'd call and see me nan and stuff. My granddad be normally sat in the front room there, because if you notice, guys, nanas and granddads always had like a posh room, and then they had like normally just sat in the kitchen. But my granddad always used to sit in the front room and watch his golf, hours upon hours, just watching golf all day, you know. And you'd go in, all right, granddad, and you just sort of nod at you, yeah, you're right, yeah, and then he'd just carry on watching his golf. So yeah, but guarantee you go round my nan's on a bike ride or whatever, and she'd rustle up you a massive dinner, you know what I mean, like bloody hell, and you called round to say hello, you know, and she's rustled you up like a Sunday lunch and stuff, you know. And it's like unbelievable. Sort of miss them times, to be fair. Well, I do miss them times, you know. I miss all my grandparents as much as probably the same as all you absolute legends do, you know. So yeah, fun little story there for you about the grass. Jesus, honestly, like a putting green it was. But now we're coming down this little track, so this is actually a public footpath as well. We've got an abattoir here just on the right hand side. Obviously public footpath that runs through back to the village, but all this here is public right away, so I think you can walk through here at some point. We'll have a look now, guys, we'll have a look together. But it's been a while since, well, to be honest, I don't think I've ever walked down here. So yeah, I'll do when we get further along, folks. I'll bring you back and we'll do a bit of exploring, eh? Mooch, just on my way home from work, really. So just thought like I said earlier, guys, I thought I'd show you a few sights. So this is coming down now what we call Sydney track around here. So this track will bring you from Haslington into the town of Sydney, well, part of Crewe basically, Sydney. So yeah, used to come down here as kids as well, you know what I mean? This was always great for your bike rides. It was the shortest way to get into Haslington, and it was also mint because what happened was you would come this way, you would never get your tyres popped on your bike, because sometimes down the main road they used to cut the hawthorn bush. So you'd always end up with a bloody puncture. Just one more thing about the village of Haslington as well, guys, that I forgot to mention. It's actually, there was a big battle back in the English Civil War between obviously the Roundheads and whatever else. So there's a road called Slaughter Hill, which is on the other side now. That's named after that. That's named after that battle, Slaughter Hill. I'm not 100% sure on casualties and all that sort of stuff, guys, but if you want to check it out, just head over to Google. Like, yeah, big battle there, Slaughter Hill, during the English Civil War, or part of the English Civil War. Yeah. This is Walton's farm, folks. My mum actually had horses here for a long time, my auntie and that. So yeah, they've converted the barns now into houses, but the actual farmhouse is still used as a farmhouse. But yeah, absolutely class. And I have seen a spot round here for a bit of a stealth camp, to be honest, guys, but I'm not going to disclose that on this video, obviously. But yeah, just what a backdrop, folks. Just what an absolute backdrop. I mean, you know what I was saying earlier on about how, like, the villages start off small and then eventually the town creeps up with it. So I don't know if you can see over there, guys, but these are all new houses, and basically the town of Crewe and the village of Haslington are almost conjoined. I think there's like one road that splits them apart on the other side, and as you can see, which I'll show you when we get a bit closer, folks, is now, I don't know if you can see in the background, but all them are new builds there. And I'm not joking you, at one point, like, almost the corner of a house is touching this track. Yeah, it's quite bizarre really, folks, it really is. I mean, yeah, I get all this building and you know, but it's not even property that anyone can afford, you know what I mean? It's so difficult, as everybody knows, you know, to get on the property ladder. So I mean, I have no idea who's buying all these houses. I just generally have no idea, you know. So these houses could be sat empty for however long, you know, and there's not much of the nice scenery around anymore, is the folks, you know what I mean? And like we touched on my last mooch, you know, we always find rubbish and signs of people who just disrespect the outdoors. So actually on this mooch, it's been quite a nice change, where I've not seen any of that. So yeah, we've got a little bit of a duck pond, if you like, here, guys. I don't know if you can see. I'll wait until we get through. Don't know if you can quite see through there, guys, but yeah, it's part of the farm, obviously. Yeah, like I say, I'm not going to point my camera at people's properties and stuff, but yeah, this was Walton's farm, or still is Walton's farm. Oh, here we go, we'll be able to get a better view of it here, folks. Nice little pond. Well looked after, nice and clean. So yeah, there's Walton's farm there, and obviously all the barns have been converted now into houses, like I said. So yeah, I think what we're going to do, folks, is once we get the other end of this track here, there's a pub at the end called the Sydney Arms. So it'd be rude not to call in there, wouldn't it, and have a cheeky beer. Why the hell not? Yeah, can you see the houses now, folks? how close they are, you know. But they're not even like, you know, they're almost like apartments. So, I mean, even I remember walking down here as a kid and stuff. You know, it was just all fields and stuff. It really was. But look, beautiful, beautiful. So what I'll do, guys, I'll bring you back when we're further along the track in the famous words of Butchie Boy's adventures. And then what we'll do, we'll call in the Sydney Arms, we'll grab a pint. And then what I might even do, guys, at the end of this video, I might even do a beer review, as I didn't do one last time on the last Mooch about. So we might even try the same one that I did on my last video when I was full of cold and I couldn't quite get the flavour of it. So we might just try that one again. So yeah, I'll bring you back, guys, when we're near the end of this track. Right, so you're enjoying the video so far, folks. Like I say, just a nice chill walk home from work, Mooch, really. So yeah, I'm enjoying it. The sun's out, you know. I just wished I could get out camping tonight, to be fair, but unfortunately I'm not able to tonight, with the wife being at work and stuff. So but yeah, it's a shame, to be fair. And you make the most of this weather, aren't we, folks, while we've got it. So, you know, I could have spent, I don't know, I could have spent a tenner getting an Uber back for work, but I thought, do you know what, let's get the camera out and let's do a Mooch home. So yeah, look at this, guys. As you can see here, the building is so close to this path now. I mean, it's great if you live there and you've got this view, you know what I mean? But wow, unbelievable. So yeah, what I'm going to do, folks, like I said, at the end of this track, we'll have a quick pit stop at the old Sydney Arms pub. We'll grab a beer there, then I'll head home and I'll bring you back when we're popping the top on the old beer review. Just look how close that is, folks. Unbelievable, Jeff. So yeah, he's literally there, you know what I mean, off the track there. Madness. So yeah, thanks for joining me again, guys, and I'll see you soon. Remember, folks, pick up your shite. So folks, I'm at the Sydney Arms. I've just called in, as you've seen from the clip there, for a nice pint of Corona on tap. They've got some nice beers here on tap, guys. I've just put a clip in previously. If you're ever in the area, guys, come down and check it out. The Sydney Arms has got a stunning beer garden. I know the owner, Grant. So yeah, come down, check it out. He does, like, he's got a unicorn suite as well, where you can hire it out for the day, or if you've got a wedding or a funeral or whatever it may be, christening. Stunning environment, guys, as you can see. So yeah, what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to finish there, and then what I'll do is I'll bring you back when we're at the house and we're popping the top on the old beer review. See you in a bit, folks. So yes, guys, welcome back to the video. So yesterday, as you've seen, I've gone out, done my Mooch, yeah, and then I ended up calling in the pub, which ended up being a bit of a session, guys, I'm not gonna lie. Big shout out to you, Baz, my uncle. Called in, had a few beers with him. Absolute mint night, so yeah. So here we are, folks, with the beer review. So today we've got Hook and Back Napa IPA from the Salt Brewery. I've actually just got this from the pub, so yeah, why not? I've not tried this one before. It's from the Salt Brewery. It's a hazy, juicy 5.5 IPA. So let's do it, guys. Let's pop the top. In popular fashion, let's pop the top. Boo. So let's do the old snifferooning. Yeah, I'm definitely getting some citrus coming through there. Definitely. 100%. So let's get to the tasting, folks. Let's get to the tasting. Christ, miss me mouth. Wow. Do you know, folks, that is a nice tipple, that. Hoppy, but not too overpowering with the hops. The citrus there is coming through, guys, 100%. What we got in here, guys? What have we got in here? To be fair, it's not really saying much regards to what's in it. Just says citra and hops, but yeah, it's definitely a nice flavoured beer. That the colour, looking at it, it's almost like an orange colour. Yeah, that is really nice, guys. 5.5. It's a nice steady beer. Hook and Back Napier IPA, Salt Brewery. Definitely check that out, folks. I'll be honest, that's one of the nicest ones I've had in a while. Yeah, really nice. Appearance, yeah, pretty funky. Nice bright orange, session worthy. I don't know, folks, maybe, I don't know, is any IPA session worthy, really? You know what I mean? I could probably drink 2 or 3 cans of that, maybe 4 at a push. Nice beer, generally a nice beer. It's got no like, oh, it doesn't send the shiver down the spine. It's quite smooth. Yeah, definitely want to try Campski Geezers. Get out and try it. Get out and try this. And anyone else that wants to try it, let us know it down in the comments what you think about it. Yeah, stunning. Yeah, that is a really nice beer. Really, really nice beer, guys. So let's get to the scores, folks. Let's get to the scores. So from me to you, absolute legends. Hook and Back Napier, I think that's how you say it, Salt Brewery IPA. I'm going to give that an 8.6, guys. An 8.6. That is a very, very, very nice beer. Really is. Really is. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed the video as well, folks. I say it's my second bit of a mooch around like a town video. Really enjoyed it. Again, I say what I'm going to do going forward is I'm going to head out, I'm going to hit some different spots, different locations. I've got some ideas of heading up to Blackpool, like I've said before, do a mooch around there. Real places like that. Just get out, guys. And what I'm also going to do, I'm going to sort of head out around my local area as well and do mooch arounds there, you know, mooch around there. Perhaps we'll stop off, we'll have a bit of food, we'll do a bit of food review while I'm eating or whatever it may be. Something like that, guys. I'm just sort of making it up as I go along, to be quite honest with you. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed the video anyway, folks. Again, massive, massive support, appreciation for all your support, guys. We're trying to get up to that 500 subscriber mark, so I can get on that roundabout. I'll be honest, I'm really looking forward to that, but I'm proper apprehensive as well. But yeah, that's going to be a good video, I think. So yeah, but massive appreciation to all of you. You're absolutely mint. Thanks again for the new subscribers. Big shout out to the Kamsky geezers, all absolute legends. And thanks very much to every single one of you for leaving comments and everything else. So yeah. Anyway folks, I'm going to end the video there. Definitely check this out. It's been a pleasure as always, and I will see you on the next one. Boom.